Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft Season 4 with me, FalseSymmetry, and today we're at our jellyfish base, but not for long. We're actually going to be heading straight over to the White District. I am so looking forward to today's episode. I have had something planned for a couple of days now, and every time I see it, it makes me smile and giggle and go, oh my god, is that what I'm building? And yes, it is what I'm building. We're building something, the first thing actually this season. Well, was it this season or this Christmas or this festive period? It's the first time we are going to be building something festive, and as I said in the last episode, I asked you guys to try and guess in the comments what you thought it was I was going to be building over here, right here. Now, all the clues were that you could see two of these things, this red thing here and this red thing here, both the same size. 3 blocks apart, so you can see that right there, and I did give you a sneak peek, which might have been my downfall of this chest here, because a lot of you guys noticed this green straight away. No one really mentioned the blue so much, but the green, everyone was like, that means it is going to be an elf. And yes, you guys are correct. Anyone that said that in the last episode, congrats! You are very observant. Quite a lot of you guys said that, so a lot of you guys are very observant. But the first person to say that in their comment that I said I would shout out in the video today is Ryan Logan. So thank you so much, dude, for the comment. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. But also, there was someone that was kind of a bit closer. Someone that said something more than an elf. And that is WildX_101, who said, is it an elf holding / making a present? And yes it will. Yes, it will be holding a present. So that was kind of amazing to have that comment and go, whoa, that person literally got exactly what I'm building. So congrats to you both. Thank you very much for the comments. And yeah, the rest of you guys were wrong. No, you weren't necessarily wrong. A lot of people had elf. But anyway, that's what we're going to be building today, a giant elf right here. So let me make sure I've got all my stuff together. Let's put some of these shulker boxes down that I've got on me. Not really doing much because that one's empty. It's kind of my spare ender chest. It's not an ender chest, false, it's a shulker box. But yeah, we're going to start preparing this area, and then we're going to start building an elf. But yes, today's going to be a bit more of a time-lapsey episode, and maybe a little bit shorter, but it'll be worth it, trust me. So quickly, before starting that massive project over there, I actually met up with Joey Hills over here at the shopping district to work on something back here. So we're going to quickly cut to that collab, and then straight after we're going to continue working on the elves. Don't you worry, the elf is still happening. Just Joe was around and we had a quick chat about a really cool project idea that we both had at the same time, and we're going to collab on it in the future. So very cool idea we're going to work on. So enjoy.
Howdy, False. Welcome to my video.
Hello. Welcome to my video.
Oh, awesome. I love being in videos. It's my favorite thing.
It's great.
So I know people have been talking about expanding the shop district here, and I was worried that somebody would put something really terrible directly against my gallery. You know, like the time somebody put a brick wall right up against
that brick wall, I do love it. It is quite... You've got rid of it, haven't you?
No, I've actually left it, although I am kind of terrified. I was
very disappointed.
Well, you know, I was worried if I didn't put in something like this stairwell right here, you'd come in and build a giant pixel art brick wall right next to the gallery.
You never know, man. It might still happen. You're giving me ideas.
Well, I'm hoping that this will be inconvenient to work around. Although, as you can tell, this is really ugly. This is just a general proof of concept. Great.
Oh, I like this fence post, like looking in there. That's a really cool idea.
I didn't know this was hollow. So, like, I just started digging into it, and I'm like, oh, now I'm next to a creeper and a bunch of zombies. Let's flee.
Yeah, it's very hollow, very hollow.
Yeah, so what I was kind of thinking is we have some stairs here which let people kind of see the gallery. They can see some of the artwork inside as they walk past. I don't have all the artwork in yet. I've just done one piece so far on this next round. But then we could have room for shops kind of over on this side. And I was thinking of having maybe 2 shops and then having the whole boardwalk kind of turn toward the sunrise here, which for some reason has not become noon or sunset. I think it's broken.
Yeah, it's a bit broken. None of us can sleep, it's fine. We'll just, you know, wander around during the daytime. Yeah, no, that idea is cool. I was actually kind of planning a little bit different in a way. So, like, shops were still being planned for down here, but I was kind of also thinking it would be cool to, because there's, like, loads of space in that area that you've just looked into underneath the big hill thing. We could actually dig in and put like some little like market stalls underneath as well. And my boardwalk was kind of going to possibly go along the actual side of the cliff more so than on the floor. but...
Interesting. So,
yeah.
where were you going to have the stairs for the boardwalk you were thinking of doing?
I was actually going to... Well, your stairs are actually in a really good spot. I didn't think about that. But you see, like, next to that smaller squid over there, I have a plot that's empty for a shop, and I thought maybe I could build, like, a big entrance to, like, a smaller shopping area down here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because when I was looking at it initially, I was kind of thinking that by pulling the boardwalk out away from the cliff, we could actually have shops toward the cliff here, but also shops kind of toward the sea, which gives us more space, because people love building these gigantic shops. Like, look at this giant squid over here. I mean, that thing's got to be 80 blocks long.
Whose idea was that? I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous.
It's hard to tell from the goggles, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea of having the shops inside the cliff too. It almost seems like we could have maybe, like looking at these two lampposts here, like a second stairwell or some sort of like ender pearl elevator that goes down, then you can see the shops inside the cliff there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Let's see how much room there is actually in here. Oh, I can hear monsters.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them.
Yeah, we could, I think just connecting up loads of paths and making it accessible for, like, from different places in the shopping district would be cool.
Yeah, I figure the more stairs the better, because, like, they might be over here and then want to go shop at your squid shop, and there's no sense in them backtracking all the way. Yeah, and then that also means that we can move as far this way into, like, the desert and the other mesa underneath the squid as much as possible. Indeed. Yeah, I went out here. It's amazing. I figured somebody was going to claim, like, either this desert or that savanna for their base. Yeah. Nobody has. I started building a little sandcastle over here.
I was going to say, I haven't seen that before. Is that new?
It's a work in progress. I know that sometimes I build stuff and it's really ugly, so I'm trying to design it in such a way that if you break one block, the entire thing collapses.
The whole thing
which is why there's so many torches and ladders.
I did notice. It does look cool. What kind of shape are you going for?
I was trying to go for an upturned bucket, and I kind of got halfway done with it, and I was like, you know what? I need to think more on it.
Cool. Well, I like it. And yeah, really looking forward to working on the project with you. The boardwalk thing. I guess we'll kind of each do some stuff to do with it, like build certain staircases and stuff, and then meet up in the middle, possibly?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if we want to figure out how far out my stairs should go, at this point, I just kind of wanted to get something down so that people could figure out roughly where they could start putting shops. Well, thanks so much for stopping by, False.
No problem. I'll catch you around the boardwalk then, I guess. So, I've got the materials on me now, and I think what we will do is actually start off by building this thing, build his legs, and then build the rest of him, I guess, in time-lapse, and that'll be probably the easiest, because the legs are probably, actually, one of the easiest things to build. And then I'll bring you guys back before we build the present, and it should be wonderful. But yes, his legs are basically going to be stripy, so he's got like tights on basically, and I keep saying it doesn't necessarily actually have a gender. Like, I didn't really plan it thinking it would be a, you know, I don't know, I just didn't really think about that. So yeah, we're gonna be building him big. I'm gonna keep saying him. I guess it's a him. I guess I keep saying it. I mean, it's gonna have to be, right? So yeah, there's his kind of feet. And I don't know if I've got what's the best way up. I think I'm gonna have to keep ender pearling up it or something. But yeah, so there's his big feet, and then we're kind of going off the whole like 3x3 thing. Now, when you build pixel art and stuff like that, or not pixel art, but big things like this, I probably actually needed a bit more red before I head all the way up his legs. That sounds a bit weird. Have I got any more red? Is that red in there? There we go, red in there. But yes, I'm really into building things like this at the moment, because if you guys have been watching my Advent episodes, I have recently, on the episode that I think goes out today actually, so maybe you guys haven't seen it yet because it won't be out yet. It goes out 2 hours later than this episode. Yeah, I also built kind of some like Christmas presents. You know what? I could actually have his leg hollow and have that as a possible entrance, or at least maybe a way up to build him. That could kind of help. Look at that! His feet are already looking kind of amazing. You know what? Have I got ladders anywhere? I've just chucked that on the floor, haven't I? I'm such a dummy. Where's my ladder at when you need one? Please, you're telling me that I didn't actually bring a ladder? A ladder is actually something I needed. Nope, didn't bring a ladder. I'm a genius. Ladder now acquired, and there we go. We can climb up the inside of his legs, or one leg. And this will be our way up, I guess. I don't really know. I probably should also check how tall we're actually making him, because that's another problem. And building these kind of things or planning them in creative mode really, really helps first. There's no way I could build something like this straight on the server. But yeah, he's got 1 stripe, 2 stripes. He needs 3 white stripes and I think another red stripe. And then that is basically going to be as tall as he is, which I know what you guys are thinking. That is pretty huge. He's already nearly as tall as the courthouse over there. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, he's a tall elf. Let's quickly remove this and this, and then let's quickly go over to the other side. Have I got any photos on me? I do. Oh, is that going to go in the tree? Let's hope it might. Kind of not really. Whoa! He's going to be flipping huge. Okay, so he's like at least 4 more of those tall. He's going to be a big one. But he's going to be amazing, and I kind of like that he's out of the way a little bit. You'll probably see him from over there, but you won't see him face on, which is kind of a shame, but I don't think building him facing that way is going to work. In fact, we could have a look. You know what? Oh, if we built him facing the other way, he would probably be, how big are his 3 wide, so he'd be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh god, now I've got to decide if I want him to face this way or that way. I just started taking him down and then I was like, you know what? Apparently I'm really indecisive today. You know what? Him facing that way is going to be perfect because people can fly by. Let's have a bit of a run up and have a fly. Because otherwise you've got like whatever builds are there in the way of him. And I really, really want to see him in his full glory. And no one really will be building right in front of him. Yeah, we're going to build him there. I'm sorry, guys. Decisions. Apparently, I'm very indecisive today, so wish me luck when building this thing, because we might have some other issues along the way. Well, I guess it's that time, guys. We're going to have to start building him up. And you know what that means? It's been a little while, but let's go ahead, guys, and roll that time lapse. Guys, are you ready? I have done some finishing off now. I couldn't time-lapse the hair build part of it because, well, the hair was a massive pain in the butt. But actually, wait, we should have a look from over here. I've got a whole bunch of things to add to it still, but... What do you reckon that looks like? Oh my god, I want to see it from the air, although I'm lagging quite a lot. It's quite a lot, well, there were quite a lot of people on the server. Am I going to land right over here? That will not be a good idea. No, don't do that, no! Great. Great. Well, there you go. It looks a bit flat. That's the only problem I have with it, but I think it works. For a build that is, yeah, I think when you look at it from the right angle, it's not too bad. I mean, it could have been 1 block fatter, but hey, it's been on a diet all year, and he's ready for all the mince pies and stuff. Oh man, mince pies. If you guys, oh man, mince pies are great. I should have just said mince pies. I'm actually really, really hungry, and now I'm thinking of mince pies. So let me, yeah, dude, I'm so glad someone slept. That we got to look at it at night time, which is actually really handy. I wish I could have seen that a bit closer though, because I've added lighting recently with carpets. Well, glowstone under carpet. Glowstone under carpets. Oh man, I'm having one of those days on the server a little bit. Right, there is torches and stuff on the nose and things like that. We'll tweak all that like later. I'm not going to worry. I basically want to get this thing open because there is lots of hermits around right now online and stuff. I want the Americans to be able to put their name in it and stuff and get everything done. because I pretty much explained it to all of them like just now in the meeting, and that was cool. So what I'm going to do inside is I'm going to keep this very, very simple. Now, I know everyone that's going to hate me, everyone's just going to be like, false, you could have done it this way, that way. Literally, there's like no room in here. I'm going to do it the most simple way possible. 1, 2, 3. 3 buttons. Boom, boom, boom. 3 dispensers. I might put some stuff on them and make them look a little bit prettier, perhaps. That looks alright, right? Yeah, it looks interesting. I might put more detail in here in the future, like a flower pot or something. Yeah, so the idea is, I will get the book and read it out to you guys in a second, but the idea is you put your name in one of these, and then when you come to pick a name, yeah, you click a button. So for those that don't know how Secret Santa works, I guess, the idea is you come up here, you name a piece of paper that will be in here with the anvil. It should only cost 1 level, which is saying that I don't have any because I died in my live stream. On purpose, though. On purpose, don't worry about it. You put your name in there, then you go off and do your own thing, and then you come back on a certain date that I'm going to give everybody, and I'll be like, it's open, guys, you can go and get a Secret Santa. So what they'll do then is click a button, a name will pop out, and that'll be their Secret Santa, and that is the person they then gift or prank, or whatever they fancy. But yeah, I just noticed I had some green banners on me, and that was because I was thinking, doing some detail, some little details, like one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Yeah. Oh, that looks sweet. Yeah, because it's a little bit lighter. Gives it a little bit of a frill. You know, they need to be super frilly and stuff. That makes sense. Actually, that one's wrong. Don't want it on there. No. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add all the finishing touches. I'm going to put all the paper and stuff like that inside the present. Maybe fiddle around with the garden a little bit, and then because I'm running out of time, I'll come and show you guys what I've done. But it should be cool, and if there's anything you guys come up with that will be a cool addition that you think I've missed out, nothing that, you know, affects the technical stuff, but if there's anything I missed down here on the floor or something, you can let me know and we can update this in the future in live streams and such. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out, and we'll give it a proper flyby when well, when firstly the server is working. Oh god, no! Oh, no! Don't kick me for flight! No, please! Did that... Please... That worked? Where's that block at? I have no idea. Might have to relog. So I'm just adding the finishing touch, trying to find a fence post. Fence post, perfect. Actually saying that, I might want more of those guys. What I'm thinking though is to have a little fence post here, and then a sign on it saying Secret Santa this way, and then arrows. Yeah, that works. And then you go all the way up here, and yeah, you can see I've done a bit of a garden kind of deal. Didn't want to make it too detailed because obviously this plot might open up again. Who knows? I mean, if someone wants the plot, they can take this down, I guess, or maybe I will because I kind of want the materials. But oh, I haven't named that actually. I should probably name that. But I haven't got any levels, so I'll have to go get them first. And I think I've done everything I need to do. Let's see if we can take off and get a good flyby. Let's hope we don't have to land over here. That would be really bad. Okay, here we are flying in from the Blue District. Look at that. Mr. Elf. He looks sweet. And then when you get closer, his banners appear. Yes, he looks really, really great. Really happy with him. I'll put some lighting on his head underneath some brown carpet, which I didn't have at the time. But yeah, oh man. Really, really happy with this guy right here. He looks kind of adorable too. But anyway, that is sadly it for this episode, guys. Remember to leave a like if you didn't, or subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.